Know how this happened to me, that I am in a place girls because I didn't feel like I was a bad girl. And so the question is, what do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of happiness? I know that if you allow the past to define your present, that you never actually really get to live the life that you were meant to live. You are responsible for your life. And if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to life forward,
I had failed on an epic scale. An exceptionally short-lived marriage had imploded, and I was jobless, parent, and as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. The fears that my parents had had for me, I had had for myself, had both come to pass. And by every usual standard, I was the biggest failure I knew. Now, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that failure is fun. The period of my life was a dark one, and for a long time, any light at the end of it was rather than a reality. So why do I talk about the benefits of failure? Simply because failure meant a stripping away of the inessential. I was tending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me. Had I really succeeded at anything else, I might never have found the determination to succeed in one arena where I believed I truly belonged. I was set free. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live something you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. So given a time turner, I tell 21-year-old self that personal happiness lies in knowing that life is not a checklist of acquisition or achievement. Your qualifications are not your life, though you will meet many people of my age and older who confuse the two. Life is difficult and complicated and beyond anyone's total control, and the humility to know that will enable you to survive its vicissitudes.
so the question is, what do you believe? Do you believe of happiness? Do you believe that happiness, success, abundant, comfort, fulfillment, peace, joy, love is a part of your birthright? Is that what you believe? Because you will manifest the life that you believe. Please know that no matter what my belief is, I'm going to be right. When you do well, people notice. When you do your best, people notice. And so wherever you are, always do your best. And doing your best puts you at the next level. It's about what can you do. You just need to run the race as hard as you can. You need to give it everything you've got all the time for yourself. For yourself.
As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters.
What matters is now, this moment, and yours. To see this moment, what it is, accept it, forgive the past, take responsibility, and move forward. This is your second chance. This is your opportunity to seize this moment and make something of your life.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Selamat pagi semuanya.
Well, as you can tell, this is not Regina, this is Nathan. Anda bisa dengarkan bahwa ini bukan Regina tapi Nathan.
My video and my laptop is not working, so that's okay.
Video sama laptop saya nggak bekerja saat ini, jadi nggak apa-apa.
Let me know when you can see my PowerPoint.
Yes.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so let's get started. Welcome everybody to this morning's morning inspiration call, and we're going to be talking about something called positioning.
Jadi selamat datang semuanya di morning call pada pagi hari ini. Kita sebut positioning, penempatan.
So positioning is probably something new for everybody on this call. It's a new idea.
Jadi untuk banyak orang di dalam meeting ini yang akan memikir bahwa penempatan itu suatu hal yang baru.
So positioning is going to help us determine what to expect from your own business, and then also what to expect from your team members.
Di positioning ini, penempatan ini, kita akan gambaran apa yang kita harapkan dari spek ataupun juga dari team member kita.
So the first question is, what is positioning?
Pertanyaan pertama adalah, apakah itu penempatan?
So understanding and applying positioning to your business could be the missing piece of the puzzle.
Memahami dan memperlakukan penempatan di usana bisnis Anda bisa menjadi sesuatu yang hilang, missing puzzle, jadi yang di dalam bisnis kita.
So what we want to do is find out why people have such different results in network marketing.
Jadi kita ingin tahu kenapa orang-orang itu bisa memiliki hasil yang sangat berbeda di dalam network marketing.
So have you ever asked yourself or wondered why some people do better than other people in the business?
Apakah kita pernah berpikir bahwa kenapa orang lain bisa menjadi lebih baik di dalam bisnis ini?
Or maybe there are some people that just don't seem to grow.
Atau kadang kita berpikir bahwa beberapa orang itu kok nggak pernah berkembang.
Or maybe you wonder why your team doesn't grow.
Kita juga kadang berpikir bahwa kenapa ya tim kita kok nggak berkembang.
Or even wonder why your business is not growing right now.
Dan juga kadang kita berpikir kenapa ya bisnis kita kok nggak berkembang sekarang.
So our focus today is going to be to help you understand a really key that is often overlooked and underestimated by everyone who joins the network marketing industry.
Nah, tujuan kita pada hari ini adalah untuk membantu Anda untuk memahami konsep-konsepnya, kenapa beberapa seringnya kita itu menganggap remeh, kadang nggak kita anggap sama sekali dengan hal yang sering dianggap remeh dengan orang-orang yang join di network marketing.
So the first thing that we're going to start by looking at where you see yourself in your business.
Jadi kita akan memulai untuk melihat di mana diri kita ini di dalam bisnis ini.
So here's what you want to look at, right? So when it comes to you, are you a customer?
Jadi pertama kita bisa melihat apakah kita ini customer.
Are you a retailer?
Atau kita seorang retailer?
Are you a team member?
Atau kita seorang team member?
or are you a leader?
Atau kita seorang pemimpin?
So what I want everybody to do is 1, retailers 2, team members 3, leader is 4. I want everybody to put in the chat box which one that you think that you are right now.
Nah, saya ingin Anda untuk mengetik angka dari yang terlihat di screen 1, 2, 3, dan 4, yaitu customer, retailer, team member, atau pemimpin. Jadi Anda itu sekarang apa? Tolong dikirimkan melalui chat bang ya.
Okay. Now you don't have to know. We're going to go over what these are in a little bit more depth. So don't think about it too much. Just choose one where you think you are and put it into the chat box.
Jangan terlalu banyak berpikir banget. Untuk survei aja yang pertama, nanti kita akan bahas lebih dalam lagi. Jadi untuk saat ini kira-kira Anda ada di mana? Kirim aja langsung.
Make sense?
Masuk akal ya?
Which one are you, Dewi?
I would be from a customer, a team member. I'm not sure I'm a leader yet, and possibly a retailer.
So which one do you think is your dominant one, or the one that describes you the most?
Let's say still on a number 2.
Okay. Okay, great. So we got 8 people that have put it into the chat box. That leaves 10 people who haven't selected a number and put it into the chat box. Maybe they're still asleep.
Teman, masukin semua di chat box-nya ya.
Sorry, you are a customer. If you don't know what CVP is, or SVP, or GSV, PPS, or PSV, you're a customer if you attend 1 or less USANA meetings a week.
Oke. Jadi nomor 1 adalah customer. Persyaratannya ini adalah kita itu atau Anda adalah seorang customer jika Anda itu tidak tahu apakah itu CVP, SF, SVP, GSV, PPS, PSV, dan Anda hanya menghadiri 1 atau kurang dari 1 pertemuan USANA setiap minggu.
Put you on the spot, okay?
Sure.
Thank you for your willingness to work with me. What does CVP mean?
CVP would be cumulative volume points, which is the total points that you have in left legs.
Okay, so CVP means commission volume points.
Right. Okay.
So that would be the 20% of whatever the smaller side is in your business.
Oke. Jadi CVP itu adalah commission volume point. Jadi itu total misi yang kita hasilkan 20% dari total poin yang ada di kaki kanan dan.
So that's how much you're getting paid.
Jadi itu memperlihatkan seberapa banyak kita mendapatkan penghasilan.
Sales volume points is the total points left and right.
SVP adalah sales volume point, membuktikan total poin yang ada di kaki kanan dan di kaki kiri.
GSV is group sales volume, so the sales from your group.
GSV adalah group sales volume, poin yang dihasilkan dari grup kita.
Then the PPS is the Premier Platinum Paysetter, and PSV is personal sales volume.
PPS adalah Premium Platinum Sales, dan PSV adalah Personal Sales Volume.
Okay, great. So the key is really engaging with your business on a regular basis, and you're growing, putting in people, and you're really working with the compensation plan. These are things that you.
Jadi bila kita mengerjakan bisnis ini dan kita selalu bekerja dengan total volume kita, maka hal ini kita.
Okay, and also obviously if you're a customer, you don't make regular checks, and you think it's okay to take the product however you want to, it's design.
Nah, Yang ketiga adalah Anda tidak memiliki cek dari Usana secara rutin, jadi kayak komisi secara rutin dari Usana. Setelah itu juga Anda berpikir bahwa oke-oke aja kalau kita menggunakan produknya itu semau kita sendiri, tanpa ngikutin apa yang harusnya itu bagaimana sih dosis cara minumnya.
And expected income.
Penghasilan yang kita bisa harapkan dari customer.
The second one is the retailer, right? So you're a retailer if you attend less than one USANA meeting a week, signed up less than 5 associates who are probably not on auto order anymore. Majority of your USANA income comes from selling products, and you'd rather sell your auto order than consume it.
Yang kedua adalah retailer. Anda adalah seorang retailer. Anda mendatangi orang dari kali dalam satu. Anda juga menjoinkan kurang dari 5 asosiasi yang terpun juga mereka tidak dalam. Dan mayoritas dari pendapatan dari terus juga seorang retailer, Anda lebih memilih menjual Anda daripada memilih.
And the reason basically why you're offered that you can get that extra 10% discount, so you can make more profit by either selling online or selling events.
Dan salah satu alasannya kenapa kita order adalah kan diskon 10% supaya kita bisa mendapatkan profit yang lebih lagi saat kita jual ke orang lain.
And expected income from retailers anywhere from $100 to $10,000, depending on how much they sell.
Penghasilan yang kita bisa harapkan dari seorang retailer itu dari $100. Berarti how much is $1 in rupiah? Let's say 13,000.
13,800.
Sekitar 1.300.000. Ya, teman-teman hitung sendiri aja ya. Kayaknya salah.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so the third one is team member.
Oke, yang ketiga adalah team member.
So you are a team member if you attend every USANA meeting each week, right? I mean, all the morning calls. You've signed up a few associates, maybe 1 or 2 in the last, and you less than 5 presentations a week, and your mentor is probably doing those presentations for you. USANA is not your number one priority, and you spend less than 20 hours a week on the business.
Nomor 3 adalah team member. Anda adalah seorang tim, Anda ikut dalam 1 minggu 2-4 kali. Terus Anda juga menjoinkan beberapa associate baru 1 hingga 2 orang setiap bulannya. Anda juga melakukan presentasi kurang dari 5 kali dan itu pun juga kebanyakan pasti upline yang Anda yang melakukannya untuk Anda. Juga USANA itu bukan prioritas nomor, dan Anda menyempatkan waktu kurang dari 20 jam setiap minggunya dalam bisnis USANA.
So the expected income for somebody who's a team member is anywhere from say 2,000 to 30,000.
Jadi penghasilan yang bisa dihasilkan dari seorang anggota tim ini di kisaran 2.000 hingga 30.000.
So as a team member, you can make a good part-time income.
Jadi dengan menjadi anggota tim, Anda bisa menghasilkan penghasilan yang cukup masuk apa sih kerja paruh waktu.
And you can probably safely expect to be able to reach the rank of silver director. It's going to be very hard to move from gold into beyond if you don't from team member to lead.
Nah, Anda di posisi sebagai tim member ini kira-kira bisa mendapatkan ranking hingga direktur. Tapi akan lebih susah lagi untuk bisa naik ke gold dan selanjutnya bila Anda tidak transisi menjadi seorang pemimpin.
Okay, so the fourth one is leader, okay? And so you are a leader if you don't just attend the meetings, but you actually run the meetings or you actually present on the Zoom calls.
Yang keempat adalah pemimpin. Anda adalah seorang pemimpin jika Anda itu nggak hanya datang ke meeting itu untuk mendengarkan, tapi Anda justru yang membawakan meeting.
So these are also people who are not just doing the PowerPoint presentations, but they're also making PowerPoint presentations for themselves and really teaching their downline the knowledge that they've learned.
Jadi ini nggak teman yang hanya menjalankan PowerPoint-nya saja, tapi justru membawakan presentasinya itu sendiri juga ke lainnya untuk sharingkan apa yang sudah dia dapatkan dari upline mereka.
So if you're not running a training for your team, you're in the category of leader yet.
Jadi kalau misalkan Anda belum bisa menjalankan, membawakan meeting itu sendiri kepada downline Anda, berarti Anda masih belum masuk kategori seorang pemimpin.
So leaders, you achieve your PPS, you present to at least 5 to 10 people a week. You're doing your own trainings, you're doing your own presentations. You're teachable, you do personal development, your team's system.
Oke. Jadi Anda juga mendapatkan PPS Anda, mempresentasikan Yusana kepada 5 sampai 10 orang setiap minggunya. Anda melakukan presentasi, Anda juga menurut ke bisa diajarkan, juga Anda memiliki waktu untuk personal development dan Anda juga mengikuti dalam tim Anda.
So the last thing is you treat this like a business, right? You're doing 40 to 50 hours a week on USANA every week, and it's one of your top priorities. We'll say that. Dewi? Okay. Did we lose Dewi?
Hello, can you repeat so I translate?
So you're treating this like a business, right? You do 40 to 50 hours a week on USANA, your number one priorities.
Jadi Anda memperlakukan ini seperti bisnis, bekerja 40 jam seminggu dan benar-benar mengerjakan dan di sana adalah prioritas Anda.
The other thing that I would add here is that if you're a leader, you're also working with a mentor, right? So you have accountability, you're doing your DMO, you're doing your weekly action plan, and you're being accountable to somebody else.
Membedakan adalah seorang leader itu bekerja dengan mentornya, sehingga mereka mempunyai accountability buddy. Mereka mengerjakan weekly action plan-nya, mereka mengerjakan daily method operation-nya, dan mereka juga menjadi accountability buddy buat orang lain.
Leaders are also doing one-on-one coaching with their team members who want to become leaders.
melakukan one-on-one coaching buat tim mereka yang juga ingin menjadi leader. Jadi leader ini dia ada coaching dengan mentornya, tapi juga dia akan coaching dengan tim.
So the expected income for leaders are 30,000, 200,000 and beyond.
Jadi biasanya income leader ini adalah di atas 300 juta per tahunnya, malah sampai 2 miliar. Ini biasanya dipunyai oleh orang-orang yang rankingnya gold director ke atas.
Yeah, this basically gold enough. Okay, so if you're a leader, what separates leaders is their willingness to go first.
Nah, apa sih yang membedakan leader dengan yang lainnya?
And remember that people always imitate their leader, right? So leaders lead by example.
Dan karena tim member akan mengikuti leader yang dilakukan oleh leadernya, maka tim leader itu memimpin, yang lain akan mengikuti.
So leaders are always asking themselves, what more can I do for my team?
Nah, biasanya leader akan berkata, apalagi yang bisa saya lakukan untuk tim saya?
They're always focused on solutions and not problems.
Mereka akan fokus mencari solusi, bukan masalah.
Leaders understand that or breakdowns or challenging situations are always opportunities to grow.
Leader mengerti bahwa masalah atau hambatan adalah kesempatan untuk berkembang.
So when things are not going well, you can always tell the leaders because generally they're calm, they're focused, they're looking for ways that they can find solutions. They're not reacting.
Nah, biasanya kalau ada masalah, kita bisa melihat seorang leader karena mereka biasanya fokus, tenang, mencari solusi, dan nggak cuman bereaksi.
It's one of the reasons why they become the leader actually is that people want to follow people that they feel are in control. People feel like they feel safe with that person.
Nah, salah satu yang menjadikan seseorang leader biasanya adalah karena orang biasanya nyaman untuk mengikuti orang-orang yang tenang dan nyaman untuk bekerja bersamanya.
So leaders do what they need to do, not just what they want to do.
Leader biasanya melakukan apa yang perlu dilakukan, bukan cuma apa yang ingin dilakukan.
This is an important because as leaders we're also human, right? So there's a lot of times when there are things that are needed from us that we don't really want to do, but we have to be willing to put our feelings aside and honor our role as the leader over our feelings.
Sekali, karena bagaimanapun leader itu juga manusia kan. Kadang-kadang mereka mengatakan akan melakukan ABCD, tapi terus ada hal-hal lain yang datang. Jadi kadang-kadang godaan untuk memenangkan perasaannya juga tinggi.
You know, Mia, you know Simon Sinek, right?
Yeah.
So one of his great books is a book called Leaders Eat Last. And the idea is the same, is that leaders are the ones who are making sure that their team has everything that they need before they sit down and take a rest and take care of themselves.
Jadi Simon Sinek ini salah seorang penulis buku motivator yang banyak orang-orang baca. Dia bilang it's the last. Jadi artinya leader itu memang selalu memastikan semuanya kebutuhannya terpenuhi, baru dia akan berpikir tentang dirinya.
And this is something over the last couple of years that I've observed from Bill and Jenny. Every time we go to the STI dinner, right? It's all everyone has a seat, everyone sits down, they get their food, and Bill and Jenny are always walking around greeting everybody one person at a time, sure everybody's comfortable, making sure everybody has their food and their drink, everybody feels good, and then they do their speech and then they sit and they eat last.
Nah, ini biasanya selalu terjadi ini juga saya alami sih. Jadi setiap ada convention biasanya STI akan ada makan malam dengan Bill and Jen Huang. Jadi pengalaman di Legend itu nggak pernah duduk. Jadi biasanya mereka ada di pintu kayak selamat datang ke semua orang, terus pastiin semua orang duduk. Jadi waktu di Singapura tim kita ada yang terlambat, kalau nggak salah Jennifer dicariin tempat duduk sama sama Bill. Setelah itu dia akan ke meja satu-satu nyapa orang-orang. Terus intinya tuh sepanjang makan malam tuh mereka nggak pernah duduk, mereka berdiri ngurus ini, ngurus itu, ngurus ini, ngurus itu. Bahkan waktu di Singapura, pas kita habis makan, tiba-tiba Bill bawa-bawa itu health pack, semua orang dikasih health pack banyak banget. Pas di Utah juga, karena tempatnya kecil banget, sebenarnya yang datang lebih banyak, semuanya duduk, di Legend tuh berdiri. Kita selesai makan pun mereka belum makan. Jadi itu leader.
So this is oftentimes not something that comes naturally, right? We have to change our mindset and we have to grow into this mindset of taking care of others first.
Nah, ini terjadi secara natural, tapi harus dilakukan secara sadar. Jadi buat teman-teman yang sudah merasa menjadi leader, mulailah berpikir seperti ini.
So they think about what can I give, not what can I get.
Jadi selalu yang dipikirkan adalah apa yang bisa saya lakukan, bukan apa yang bisa saya dapatkan.
And they think about how to add value, not what's in it for me.
Jadi nilainya artinya bukan apa buat saya, tapi gimana saya bisa mengambil lebih.
And the last thing is that they stay consistent for long periods of time and not just short bursts and then take a nap.
Dan satu lagi, mereka itu secara konsisten untuk jangka waktu yang panjang. Nggak cuma sesekali terus ngilang.
Okay, now that we've broken down the four different categories, you guys can probably see that maybe where you thought you were in the beginning is not really where you are.
Nah, ini Nathan tadi berharap semua ini tuh bisa membuat teman-teman melihat sebenarnya saya sih sekarang ada di mana sih, kan seperti yang mungkin bisa jadi bukan seperti yang selama ini teman-teman
So now you understand the gap, right, between your expectations that you have for your business and the reality, so that you can actually see that gap.
Nah, dengan pengetahuan ini, kemudian teman-teman bisa melakukan yang bisa dilakukan untuk mengisinya.
Because the reality is, if you want, say, $50,000 a year and to become a gold director, but you're like a team member or a retailer, then there's right.
Nah, kayak tadi ya, kalau misalkan teman-teman lihat nih, goal saya apa sih? Oh, saya ingin menjadi gold director. Saya ingin punya penghasilan gold director. Tapi terus aktifnya atau komitmennya masih seperti team member atau seperti reseller, kan nggak match tuh antara goal sama action. Nah, disitulah teman-teman bisa melakukan penyesuaian.
So you want to be able to apply this to your business and to your routine.
Jadi mulailah melihat goalnya apa, yang perlu dilakukan apa, dan kemudian diaplikasikan, dilakukan dalam kegiatan.
So the question is, are you doing enough action to get the results that you want?
Jadi pertanyaan kuncinya adalah apakah saya melakukan aktivitas yang cukup untuk mencapai goal yang saya inginkan.
So you also want to apply it to your team, right? So do you know the positioning of all your team members? And are there any team who don't know their own position? And also, have you positioned your team members correctly or incorrectly?
Nah, kalau tadi kita ngomong soal positioning diri sendiri nih, setelah ini kita lihat positioning tim-tim. Apakah Anda tahu semua positioning tim-tim Anda dan sudah memperlakukannya dengan sesuai? Ataukah mungkin Anda kemudian melakukan coaching dengan masing-masing dengan mereka untuk melihat bagaimana mereka mempositioningkan dirinya dan kemudian menyesuaikan actionnya.
So I want to be clear about this one because I think it's important, right? So there's two common mistakes that happen. One is you think that one of your team members is a leader when really they're just a team member or a retailer.
Jadi duduk nih dengan tim member kita untuk ngomong apakah mereka mau jadi tim member, mau menjadi retailer.
So you have certain expectations for them, and you have some conscious expectations, right, for these people, and they're just in a different place.
Kuncinya adalah kadang-kadang mereka punya goal sendiri, tapi kita juga sebagai leader biasanya punya ekspektasi sendiri. Makanya biasanya kalau coaching saya tanya goal kamu apa. Jadi untuk memastikan bahwa saya nggak memang goal saya ke mereka.
And sometimes because we can see real people and we see the leaders within them, right? But if they don't see that for themselves and we're relating to them, as the leader, sometimes it can cause friction in the relationship. The person is not there yet.
Karena ada juga kadang-kadang leader yang ngelihat nih potensi di timnya, terus jadi kayak pengen buru-buru, tapi si timnya nih nggak bisa ngelihat kalau dipaksain gini juga biasanya nanti akan terjadi friksi.
And then the second mistake is that your team member is mistaken about where they are.
Atau kesalahan yang juga sering terjadi adalah yang salah memposisikan dirinya.
So they think they're a leader and they think they're, they should be earning more money or growing faster, but the reality is their actions are consistent with one of the other categories, and so is their income. So they're confused maybe about why and making more money, and it's because they're wrong. They don't have an accurate idea of their own position.
Atau ada juga tim member yang mereka memposisikan mereka memposisikan diri sebagai leader, tapi income-nya belum nyampe sana, terus jadi stres. Padahal kalau dilihat-lihat ternyata action-nya itu bukan di sana, mungkin action-nya masih di retailer atau reseller. Nah ini juga adalah tugasnya kita sebagai leader untuk bicara dengan mereka dan membuat mereka melihat ini.
And the key to this is one is not better than the other, right? It's not good if you're a leader or good if you're a team player and bad if you're the other things. Okay? Mindset. What's important is that you know which one that you are so that you can get coaching to move to the next level.
Tapi kemudian juga ketika mengetahui posisi-posisi human untuk kayak nyalahin atau gimana, tapi untuk ngecek sebenarnya saya ada di mana sih? Match nggak action saya dengan goal? Dan kemudian kalau memang masih bingung, datanglah ke leadernya dan minta di coaching.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. It's kind of like the GPS analogy that we were talking about before, right? You have to know where you are. It's about where you are in order to create a plan for where you want to go.
Jadi kalau di salah satu personal development tuh dibilangnya ini kita kayak mau jalan pakai GPS. Nah, kadang-kadang tuh orang nggak jujur. Misalkan cita-citanya mau kemana, sekarangnya dia ada di mana, tapi dia nggak jujur nih. Nah, padahal kan kalau kita masuk ke GPS, titik destinasi sama titik berangkatnya tuh harus tepat. Kalau nggak nanti malah nyasar kayak gitu. Jadi peringatan hari ini bisa dipakai untuk jadi GPS-nya teman-teman. Goal saya apa sih? Terus sekarang ini action saya ada di mana?
And then the last mistake that we make, or positioning, maybe that's a better way to think about it, is to your prospects. Okay, so oftentimes we see, they can be amazing in this business, right? So we start relating to them as someone who wants to maybe go really fast, but we haven't talked to them about it, right? So maybe they want to go slow, but you want them to go fast, and you end up pushing somebody who doesn't want to.
Nah, ini juga kemudian bisa kita terapkan ke prospek kita. Misalkan kadang-kadang kita ketemu prospek yang oke nih, wah gila orang ini networknya banyak. Terus kita yang kemudian ngayal-ngayal bahwa dia akan jadi ini, jadi itu, jadi ini, jadi itu. Padahal kenyataannya mungkin aja orang itu ketika join pengen go slow aja, nggak pengen cepet. Jadi sebagai leader juga kita mesti ingat bahwa ini tentang mereka, tentang bisnis mereka. Selalu tanya maunya mereka apa.
Okay, so when it comes to how to position, right? So the first step is to seek first to understand where the other person is.
Jadi pertanyaan pertama adalah orang itu ada di mana posisinya.
And you have to understand where the other person is before you can really help them understand what your goal is.
Jadi kuncinya adalah pertama kita harus mengerti orang itu ada di mana. Kita bisa mengerti goalnya apa.
So the way that you can really get someone to open up is by asking them open-ended questions, right? So not yes no questions, but open-ended questions about, what are the things that they want for themselves and why is that important to them? Like really asking questions that can help them go deeper.
Jadi kuncinya adalah mengajukan pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang jawab or no. Jadi pertanyaannya bukan kamu pengen nggak jadi gold, bukan. Tapi pertanyaannya adalah pertanyaan yang memang harus dijawab panjang. Misalkan, apa sih mimpi kamu? 10 tahun dari sekarang kamu ingin apa? Kenapa itu pentingmu? Kalau itu nggak tercapai, bagaimana? Jadi jangan mengajukan pertanyaan yang jawabannya ya atau enggak.
Sometimes people are in the position that they are because that's where they are psychologically at that time. But if they got connected to their why and they got clear about what it was that they really, then they would want to switch positions very quickly.
Nah, kalau kita sudah bisa membuat tim kita ini melihat apa goal mereka dan apa yang mereka butuh lakukan untuk mencapai goal itu, biasanya mereka akan dengan sukarela kemudian ganti posisi. Misalkan dari orang yang tadinya, ini pengalaman saya dengan salah satu tim saya, tadi dengan menghubungi 5 orang sehari itu cukup. Tapi ketika saya balikin, lihat goal kamu kan ini, kira-kira dengan 5 orang sehari kamu akan bisa mencapai goal kamu nggak? Akhirnya dia sendiri yang naikin, oke aku akan hubungin 20 orang Mbak sehari. Jadi kuncinya adalah itu datang dari mereka. Jadi biar mereka melihat sendiri kebutuhannya apa dan kemudian memutuskan sendiri apa yang harus saya lakukan.
And then the third thing is you have to formulate a plan based on what their current position is and where they want to go.
Jadi kemudian memformulasikan kalau Nathan itu action plan berdasarkan kebutuhan mereka, berdasarkan positioning mereka.
So, for example, if some player, right, meaning they're on the MCI, they're on the MIC calls every day. Maybe they're attending the contacting and inviting sessions, but they're not either translating or leading any of the sessions. For you as the coach to get them more involved in transitioning to leadership is to get them to start either translating for one of the leaders or to take on doing their own training.
Nah, ada banyak sekali cara-cara untuk seseorang berganti posisi, kan salah satunya di dalam training. Makanya saya selalu bilang, siapa teman-teman yang mau membantu translate atau siapa yang mau menjadi speaker. Sebenarnya udah ada beberapa presentasi yang disiapin, jadi teman-teman tinggal bacain, bisa latihan. Ini juga adalah salah satu cara untuk melatih berubah posisi.
Another easy example is if you're a team player and you really want to become a leader, then you have to be teaching your people that are in your about certain ideas, right? You don't have to be amazing, you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to have it all together, right? But some basic ideas that you understand and start practicing your leadership by teaching other people about what you're learning on these.
Nah, atau satu hal lain yang bisa dilakukan adalah seorang leader itu biasanya punya ide-ide yang ingat. Misalkan seseorang mendapatkan sesuatu dari training-training di Zoom call ini, tulis poin-poinnya dan kemudian share ke timnya. Hey, tadi di training yang saya dapat 1, 2, 3, 4. Jadi biasanya leader itu punya sesuatu yang selalu ingin disampaikan.
So the question for the people is, how long are you willing to tolerate staying in the same position, right? Are you ready to grow?
Pertanyaan kepada diri kita semua adalah, berapa lama kamu mau stay di satu posisi itu? Dan kapan mau berkembang dari sisi lain?
And the step 4 is don't expect anyone to do anything that you're not willing to do yourself, right? So if you're working with people that are in your team, you can only teach things that you are actually doing. Otherwise, it lacks integrity.
Nomor 4 yang sangat penting adalah jangan berharap orang akan apa yang kamu katakan, kecuali kamu sudah melakukannya. Karena itu nggak punya integritas. Jadi kita jangan sekali-sekali menyuruh orang melakukan sesuatu yang kita sendiri nggak mau ngerjain gitu. Makanya biasanya saya selalu melakukan dulu apa yang saya akan minta tim saya kerjakan. Misalkan contoh yang gampang adalah misalkan kita minta tim kita untuk datang ke Zoom training. Jangan sampai timnya ada terus kitanya yang nggak ada. Kayak gitu. Itu lack of integrity. Okay.
And then the second part is really important, right? And that is that you can't expect anyone to do what you're willing to do, right? So you can't compare other people to what you're doing.
Tapi kebalikannya, kita nggak bisa berharap kalau setiap orang akan melakukan apa yang kita lakukan. Gitu. Jadi itu nggak fair karena kita memang harus ngelakuin dulu apa yang akan kita suruh orang lakukan, tapi kita nggak bisa berharap bahwa setiap orang akan melakukan apa yang kita lakukan.
You can inspire them, and you can empower them, and you can instill in the mindset, right? But you cannot expect anyone to do everything that you're willing to do.
Jadi kita bisa menginspirasi mereka, kita bisa memotivasi mereka, kita bisa apa yang kita lakukan, tapi kita nggak bisa memaksa orang atau kita nggak bisa berharap bahwa mereka akan melakukan apa yang kita lakukan.
So it's also important to understand that positioning changes over time, right? And it's not always up. Sometimes people move backwards, right? And it's okay. As the leader, your job is just to bring acceptance, just to be okay with wherever people are, just love them where they are and keep moving forward.
Jadi intinya nggak usah baper. Kita cuma bisa memotivasi, tapi kemudian dilakukan atau enggak itu adalah keputusan si tim kita. Jadi ya udah di let go, itu adalah tanya dia. Kita cuma bisa melakukan apa yang bisa kita lakukan.
Okay, so there's a difference between, this is Morpheus, right? From the Matrix,
Yes,
with the Matrix.
I love this quote.
Yeah, so he says that there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
Nah, jadi buat teman-teman yang penyuka film Matrix, pasti tahu quote ini. Dia si Morpheus bilang, jadi ada perbedaan antara tahu jalannya dan jalan di jalan itu.
And I really believe that we don't get what we want in life. We get what we deserve.
Dan Nathan sangat percaya bahwa kita nggak dapat apa yang kita inginkan dalam hidup, tapi kita dapat apa yang memang pantas kita dapatkan.
So if you don't have the results that you currently want in your life right now, you have to be willing to take an honest look at your life and realize where your action is not aligned with your expectations.
Nah, jadi ini saatnya kita semua untuk, kalau saya belum menghasilkan apa yang saya inginkan dalam hidup, saatnya untuk melihat apa yang sudah saya lakukan dan apa yang kurang, apa yang belum.
And my guess, right, when it says there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path, my guess there's a lot of people that come on these calls every day who really, really want to be successful and they really, really want to grow, but they're staying inside of the comfort zone. They're staying inside of the what's familiar and what's known, and they're doing a great thing by being every day, but they're not yet stepping out into the unknown, taking action.
Nah, mungkin aja sih banyak orang-orang yang sebenarnya udah tahu ABCD-nya. Jadi selalu datang ke training, belajar skill-nya, belajar mindset-nya, belajar leadership-nya, belajar semuanya, tapi belum melakukan apa yang memang seharusnya dilakukan. Jadi masih di comfort zone, masih nggak inget nggak kemarin di hari Senin saya sama Dip kasih training, salah satu yang bikin orang gagal kan nggak mau keluar dari nggak mau get uncomfortable, maunya stay di comfort zone terus, kayak gitu. Jadi tahu tahu tentang network marketing dengan melakukan apa yang dilakukan oleh seorang profesional network marketer itu beda.
So remember, you cannot change someone else's position, right? But your own.
Tapi ingat, kita nggak bisa ngerubah posisi orang lain, tapi kita bisa ngerubah posisi kita sendiri.
So stop trying to get other people to do something and get up and do it, and they will follow.
Jadi stop nyutuk ngelakuin ABCD, tapi start dari diri sendiri. Start lakuin diri sendiri dan nanti orang lain akan ngikutin.
And focus on what's important to you and really get clear, right? Are you willing to work hard for as long as it's going to take to get the things that you want?
Nah, coba lihat lagi apakah kamu melakukan apa yang perlu dilakukan untuk mencapai apa yang kamu inginkan.
The actions, your DMO, and make your DMO a habit.
Nah, yang terakhir adalah action. Action nggak cuma saat Anda pengen, tapi consistent dan setiap hari. Ingat trainingnya Nathan soal gimana kita menjadi master dari waktu kita sendiri. Kalau teman-teman bisa master minimal 2 jam di hari, ngapain, itu the rest of the day biasanya enak banget.
So that is everything that I have for today. So I want everybody to look at the number that they gave themselves in the beginning, and then realize where they are in reality, and then figure out where it is that they want to go. And I want everybody that's on the call to write your mentor and let them know where you are now and where you want to go.
Nah, jadi ini selesai training yang Nathan ingin berikan, dan Nathan ingin setiap orang yang ada di call ini untuk nulis saat ini saya ada di mana posisinya, dan saya ingin ada di posisi mana, dan kasih tahu mentornya, kasih tahu leadernya.
Okay, so why don't we take some questions or any ahas or insights, things that people learned today.
Nah, Nathan menawarkan untuk kita mengajukan pertanyaan kalau ada yang bingung atau ada orang yang pengen cerita aha momennya, misalkan oh my god saya baru sadar nih bahwa ternyata saya bla bla bla. Boleh silakan share. So,
this is Daniel. My aha was that to be an expert in the subject to coach our team. If we know more than them, then we can still train them on what we know.
Jadi Coach Daniel bilang kita tuh nggak perlu jadi seorang ahli, asalkan kita bisa tahu apa yang ada di dalam hidup mereka atau mereka ada di mana, kita bisa bimbing mereka.
And I want to teach us skills.
I wanna acknowledge a moment because what you've seen Mr. Daniel do over the last couple of months is really a great example of somebody who has player to being a leader. He's leading the contacting and inviting session every single day. He's doing health and freedoms twice a week, and now he's example of making that transition.
Okay, before I translate, my question is, was that intentional or a result of being coached by you?
It was both. He was
Okay.
he was ready. I challenged him, and he willingly took it on.
Oke, jadi tadi Nathan mau Daniel karena apa yang sudah dilakukan buat tim STI dari memimpin contacting session setiap hari sampai memberikan welcome to you sana presentation seminggu 2 kali dan sekarang secara aktif coaching timnya. Tadi kemudian pertanyaan saya adalah dan menurut Nathan itu jadi sampai beberapa bulan yang lalu. Kemudian pertanyaan saya adalah apakah perubahan dan transisi ini terjadi secara intentional atau hasil dari coaching Nathan ke Daniel. Nah, jawaban Nathan adalah dua-duanya. Jadi memang saat itu Daniel sudah siap dan kemudian Nathan challenge Daniel untuk melakukan hal-hal yang dilakukan tadi dan memang bisa dilihat ya nggak cuman karena melakukan suatu buat tim, tapi timnya Daniel juga sangat berkembang sekarang.
And the other thing I want to say about that, Mia, is that that was just a decision that right. All the other people that are on this call, if you want to lead presentations, if you want to get trained into how to do publics, if you want to start helping, if you want to start small by helping with the translations, these opportunities are out there for the people put their hand up and they want to start growing.
Nah, jadi sebenarnya kesempatan ini terbuka buat siapapun. Jadi mungkin saya akan nambahin ya, nggak cuma untuk jadi speaker, dan translate. Mungkin nggak banyak orang yang bahasa Inggrisnya lancar banget atau ngomong masih nervous. Tapi mungkin hal sederhana kayak bikin announcement setiap malam sama pagi kayak gitu juga bisa. Yang mau nanti bisa ke saya karena tiap minggu saya punya jadwalnya. Kadang saya tidur kecepatan atau bangun kesiangan jadi nggak bisa kasih announcement. Bisa aja misalkan, Mbak saya mau minggu ini, minggu depan bikin announcement pagi dan malam. Itu bisa. Jadi siapapun yang mau berpartisipasi di STI silakan datang ke mentornya, ke saya, ke Nathan, ke Ibu Regi. Teman-teman mau berpartisipasi dengan cara seperti apa?
Luar biasa. Okay, great. Anybody else? Oh, that was.
So one of the things is sometimes when people see these 4 categories, they can get very daunted with it. They can get overwhelmed and think themselves to others or think, well, it's so far away. And the big thing I want to emphasize is it's just one step at a time. Success, the destination. It's actually just weekly and daily improvement, and just don't compare yourself to somebody else. Just take one and be patient with yourself. And obviously, when you're patient with yourself, you'll be patient with you. So you can't give something away that you don't have. Give. So it all starts with the personal development and is daily improvement. That's success. You never ever arrive. That's an illusion.
Oke, jadi tadi Coach Willy menambahkan bahwa mungkin nanti ada beberapa orang yang ketika melihat 4 kategori ini jadi bingung. Kok saya jauh sekali ya dari tujuan saya. Nah, kuncinya tuh ada satu, tidak membandingkan diri dengan orang lain. Sukses itu bukan tujuan, tapi sukses itu adalah improvement yang kita lakukan setiap hari. Jadi fokusnya adalah apa yang bisa saya lakukan di tiap minggu, dan ketika sesuatu dilakukan secara konsisten, maka sukses itu sudah jadi garansi. Jadi jangan lihat jauh, jangan lihat oh jauh ya yang harus dicapai, tapi lihat apa yang saya lakukan hari ini, besok kayak gitu. Jadi satu, jangan bandingin, kedua jangan lihat sukses sebagai tujuan, tapi sebagai improvement setiap hari.
And the other part that adds to that is just remember this: you're not alone unless you choose stay alone and don't communicate with your team. There's plenty of support. There's no judgment. Sometimes people don't ask for help because they don't want to be judged, when in fact the person who's thinking that is the person who's judging. Not the team's not going to judge you. It's learning to be secure in a group dynamic. And when people come into a team, they get sometimes a little bit paranoid and start thinking that they're being judged because they're comparing themselves, because a group dynamic is different from a one-on-one. So understanding when you're in a group dynamic, that weird feeling or feel disconnected is natural, but when you acknowledge that, you can actually break through that and then get really connected in the team.
Nah, yang kedua adalah jangan takut untuk minta tolong. Jadi jangan kemudian menyerah karena ngerasa ini berat, karena ngerasa sendirian. Padahal kenyataannya adalah kalian tidak sendirian. Ada support system, ada mentor, ada coach. Banyak orang kemudian takut minta tolong, takut minta coach, satu takut dijudge. Tapi sehingga alasan yang lainnya adalah merasa kecil. Jadi kayak karena beberapa tim kalau saya tawarin, yuk mau coaching nggak sama Nathan atau sama William? Jawabannya adalah, emang mereka mau mbak nge-coach aku? Kan aku tim baru banget, mereka udah di atas banget. Nggak ada, di STI itu nggak ada semuanya. Bahkan justru Coach William selalu bilang sama saya, Nia, tim baru kamu siapa? Ayo sini coaching sama saya. Kayak gitu. Jadi selalu saya tawarkan lagi buat semua yang ada di call ini, juga buat timnya yang nggak ada di call, bahwa siapapun yang butuh coaching, tinggal minta. Kalau leadernya waktunya kosong, pasti mau. Nggak mungkin mereka menolak dengan alasan, lo kan anak baru banget, gue nggak mau. Nggak mungkin. Mereka selalu bekerja berdasarkan schedule. Kalau memang ada waktu kosong di kalendernya, pasti dikasih.
So just with yourself and just keep progressing and work with your leaders. And if you don't want coaching with me and Nathan, that's okay. Sometimes that can intimidate. There's Regina, there's Mia, there's different women in here, very powerful, that are willing to also help the family. So just remember, we're all in this together. You're not alone, and just keep progressing and pushing through.
Nah, jadi
Thank you.
Thank you. Juga sabar sama dirinya sendiri, karena speed orang tuh beda-beda. Terus kalau memang tadi Coach William ngingetin bahwa kalau memang kira-kira sama Nathan sama William segan karena cowok, nggak masalah, karena ada juga leader-leader cewek di sini, ada Ibu Regina, ada saya. Jadi kuncinya adalah sabar, konsisten, jangan ngerasa sendirian, dan jangan takut untuk minta tolong.
Luar biasa. Okay. Thank you, William. Thank you, Daniel, for sharing, and thank you, call. Do we have anything that we need to announce for today, Mia?
I'm lost. Ibu Regina, Coach Regina, do you have something?
Yes. So I will. Okay. So saya mau post lagi untuk jadwal hari ini. Jadi hari ini jam 11.30 ada dari Coach Daniel tentang blitz training. Kemudian siang ini jam 1 siang itu tentang enrollment. Jadi penting banget nih, ada Pak Hendra Senjaya dan istri akan membawakan presentasi tentang enrollment. Bagaimana sih cara mereka mengenroll orang di masa-masa terutama pandemik ini. So ini sangat pentingnya, terutama untuk kita yang merasa kok agak susah ya kita enroll orang masuk ke dalam bisnis atau memperkenalkan di sana. Jangan lupa hari ini jam 1 siang, nanti semua link saya akan taruh di dalam pengumuman hari ini. Itu aja Coach Mia. Thank you.
Oke, jadi dengan announcement tadi, maka kita akhiri Zoom pagi. Terima kasih semuanya yang sudah ada di sini. Jangan lupa buat semua teman-teman untuk teman-teman posisinya di mana dan teman-teman ingin pindah kemana, lalu kasih tahu leadernya. Oke, sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa lagi. Semangat.
Did you record this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thank you, Coach.
Bye, guys. Love you. Have a great day.
Stop. There's a training. Stop. You need to announce the training for today, guys.
Yo, terima kasih. Semangat. Salam dari
William,
Semarang.
I just did in Indonesia. Hello,
Okay,
William.
there's 4 or 5 people in English in the chat, so you need to do it both when it's in English.
So there is a 11 o'clock blitz training, and then there is a 1 o'clock training from the corporate for enrollment. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
You put it